Hey cuties, PeachY here. Welcome back to a new video. Today we're gonna go into the new episode of Rainbow High, episode 16, the Runway Run-Through Wreck. It's a very long title. So strap in, relax, let's get into it. We open the episode to some of the girls pounding on the other girls' dormitory, saying that they need to get out so they don't get late. As they come out, Sunny reminds them that they can't get late to the rehearsal in the auditorium. And Skylar, in awe, she can't believe that it's so far and that the runway show is tonight. They all cheer one last time and then they make their way to the auditorium. And then Amaya says, "Good luck, everyone," and something horrible happens. Apparently, when you say good luck here at Rainbow High, that means the total opposite. Avery and Ainsley explain, who come out of nowhere, by the way. They say that wishing good luck, especially on an important day like a runway show, actually does the complete opposite because it tempts the fashion fates to cause bad luck, apparently. And then Jade says she doesn't believe in bad luck, so she obviously she accidentally leans on the fire alarm and pulls it down, causing the fire alarm to go off. And so the girls are now total believers and they are in need of desperate help. And that's when they get help from Ainsley and Avery, which they look like they're up to mischief. So like, I'm not even sure if this is true, because like it feels like they're just making fun of them, like they're just kind of like like lying to them, pranking them. So I'm not even sure if this is true, but later on we see that River even knows about this rule of this belief or whatever. So it's really crazy. There's a lot of loopholes in this episode, so I'm kind of confused. In the next scene, we can see Karma and Cheryl observing the girls as they're doing something unimaginable. They're making a pyramid, as to stand up on a human ladder, if you will. And so Amaya can get up to the unicorn statue, and apparently what she has to do, she has to touch the tip of the unicorn and say something. Which I mean, why would they do that? That is completely absurd. How is that gonna help them? But obviously she gets to the top, she touches the tip, which looks very sharp, and then Ainsley tells them that they need to say something to make the bad luck go away. So she gives off a little chant, and the girls, they all have to say it all together, and then when it's done, Avery says that the curse has been now lifted, apparently. And so she tells them to go off and to turn your color up, which is what you're supposed to say in Rainbow High, not good luck. Girls now backstage getting ready for the rehearsal. We can see Amaya getting a visit from River Kendall. He comes in and then she trips onto him, and then we get this whole little cute montage of them seeing each other, being awkward, like, oh my gosh, you're here, I like you, we have crush, vomiting. So so he comes in, he says to wish all the best, that they will do amazingly, and then Amaya says to wish them good luck, and she did it again. Poor Maya, she does everything wrong, apparently. she says, wish him good luck, wish us good luck, right? So she said it again, and Sunny, epic, she's so funny. Sunny's like, she goes off, she's like, Maya, you said it again, the words that shan't be said, like it's Voldemort or something. And then she goes on the knees praying to the gods of fashion to take pity on them. I feel like every episode it's getting more cringy, more just like, what the hell. But so Amaya, they don't have time to go to the unicorn horn again, obviously, so they just have to wing it, and they go off to the rehearsal. At the rehearsal, the girls go over every detail to make sure that everything will go well. Miss Wright tells them that if they have fashion and flow, Miss Wright tells them to give them the flow, because a smooth rehearsal, successful show, bad rehearsal, you don't wanna know. I love that Miss Wright always has some kind of a wise rhyme to give him. Okay. But so they start the rehearsal and it seems to go well, but as soon as Poppy tries to play some music, it goes horribly wrong, giving off a horrible screech of something. And everyone's screaming, tapping their ears, trying to get the noise to stop. Poppy gets it to go away, fortunately, and then she plays some music. And so it has started. And now Jade and Sunny want to give Ruby, who's portraying the fashion, some wind action. So they turn on the fan, the huge fan. And at first it's not enough wind, right? And then they put it to the 10 to maximum, and so and so it starts horribly, because now everything is super windy, everything is flying. Sunny literally flies off like a ball. Oh my god. And then Miss Wright is kind of getting on her last nerve. And then we see how Violet tries to do something on a computer, but she accidentally plays off a private video of them imitating and kind of making fun of Miss Wright and how she talks. And Miss Wright sees that and she's like, oh, it's not nice. And so Violet unable to turn off the video, Skylar goes to Miss Wright, explaining to her that they do respect her and love her, and that they do say imitation is the highest rate of flattery. So and then well, it just goes downhill. It really went downhill. But the fan, now having moved a little, for some reason was able to like crush down like pillars or something onto the rack of clothing that they had prepared. And so it all goes to hell, and then there's Miss Wright pulls a lever that stops electricity, I guess, and then the show's over. The show's over, girls, and she tells them to get out, fix everything so the next group can come in and rehearse. And so the girls are in a doozy. Yes, they are. Girls only have 2 hours now to fix their tech problems and their sewing. So they divide themselves into 2 groups. Amaya will take care of the sewing of the fashions for the runway show, and the rest of the girls will take care of the tech problems in the auditorium. So Amaya takes a rack of clothing and goes to do her job. Walking down the hallway, she sees River Kendall waiting for her outside. River asking her how it went, since she did say the words she should not have said, which again, he knew about it, didn't warn her about it. It's kind of weird that Amaya is the only one who did not know about this. But anyway, so she tells River that it went horribly wrong, as you might have guessed. So she lets go of the rack for 1 second, and then Cheryl kind of comes down the hallway and walks past the rack, and she trips over it, making it go forward and kind of run, like it just runs through the hallway, just like, it barrels through it. It just, yeah, but it's not steep. Like the hallway is it's not leaning in one side. Like it's not going down, it's a straight hallway. So how is the rack getting pulled down to one side? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. But so the rack is going somewhere. It's rolling down the hallway now by itself, and Amaya goes to catch it. And that's the end of the episode. I guess it's kind of like Rainbow High's version of a cliffhanger. Oh man. Okay, so this episode, what did I think of it? Just like I said before, I feel like these episodes are getting increasingly more cringy and funny and just like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of getting like nonsensical. Like there's a lot of stuff in this episode that doesn't make sense, like logically, technically speaking, does not make sense. And I know it's an animated series, so it doesn't have to, like, gravity or logic doesn't have to apply to it, sure, but still, like when the rack just starts to reel down the hallway by itself, even though the hallway is like straight, there's no like there's no reason why it would just roll off by itself the whole way down in such high velocity. If the hallway is not steep in any way, it's a straight hallway. It's a linear hallway, you know. So that's one thing. And then the second thing is this whole thing of not saying good luck. If it was really that serious, why wouldn't they have told her, Amaya, about it? You know, I feel like I don't know. I'm not even sure if the girls, all of the girls knew about this stuff, you know. Maybe they didn't. But they never explicitly tell us if they know or not, because when Amaya says good luck, they all gasp, you know. The girls gasp like they knew, you know. But I don't know. It's a weird situation, and I really hate that they don't make it, you know, like they don't say for sure, like, who knows, who doesn't know, because it seems like Amaya's just the odd one out. What, because she's just not been there like the whole time? I don't know, it's just something weird. But at least we got some more cute scenes between Amaya and River, and I do like that we are getting closer to a climax, it seems, closer to a finale, and I'm really happy that they kind of left us on a cliffhanger, even though it wasn't really an epic cliffhanger. It's still really cool, you know, and I'm excited to see what happens next. Yeah, I'm just, you know, I'm happy to see what happens next. But I really, I do feel like it's getting more cringy, you know, like more like, what the hell? At some moments, like when Sunny was just flying away like a hairball, like that was just kind of so funny. Or when she was screaming on the floor, like, it's just moments like that where I'm like, what are these people thinking? Anyways, yeah, overall I did like it, and I can't wait to see what happens next. And for everyone who doesn't know, Netflix has Rainbow High, so if you want to check that out, they are on Netflix. They have part 1 for now. It's 45 minutes long. I assume that it has all the episodes that have come out as of now. So that's exciting. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. But yeah, that was the video. I hope you'll enjoy. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you did. Be sure to leave any thoughts, questions you might have down below. Let me know what you thought of this brand new episode, and let me know what you think is gonna happen in the next one, and how it's all gonna end in the climactic final few episodes we have left. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss any upcoming Rainbow High news. Stay safe, be kind. I hope to see you next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.